run. Luckily, Mitul was sent back by Rohit. It's another wild swing. At this time, they get a easy single. Fielder was, I believe, Archibald. Threw it back to keeper Malinta. So now we do have a left-right combination, so there is a little bit of field adjustment, which does also play with the bowler's mind a little bit with his line and length. And that's a huge shot by Mittal. Gets the big maximum. Exactly what the Galaxy need during the power play. And that was the last ball of the over, so he made the most of that. And a very expensive over from Morrisville compared to the start that Dane Pete got them with 3 runs and a wicket in the previous over. After 2 overs, the Galaxy are 16 for 1. And looks like Dane Pete is continuing. That was the first ball. Rohit has clearly made his intentions known, as this was another big heave by Rohit, trying to clear the inner circle and try to get at least a boundary. Oh, that was a catch opportunity in slips with a very thick edge that went down for an easy single. It's played down on the ground by Mittul for an easy single. That was a quick single by the Galaxy and throw towards the non-striker end, but Rohit made it made his ground fairly easily. There's another shot on the offside by Mittal for an easy single. And as those of you who are listening do realize that the outfield is very heavy. The grass is somewhat spongy, so the value of ground strokes is not really realized for the batsman. And there's nothing the fielder can do about that. A huge six by Rohit Dutchin. And the same way the previous over ended, this one ended in the same way with a big six. This time at the hands of Rohit Dutchin. After 3 overs, the Galaxy are 26 for 1. You have Dane Pete, who's bowled 2 overs for 13 runs and a wicket, and Shiva Kumar, who has 1 over for 13 runs. Mitul Patel has scored 10 runs off 7 deliveries, and Rohit Dutchin 15 off 9. Looks like there's a bowler change from the forest end. The bowler is Aditya Padala. That's a good start by Aditya, right on to his spot, having Mitul to defend the ball. It looks like it's going to be taken. That was Mitul Patel who hit the ball, and catch was taken on the boundary. So in quick succession, the Galaxy have lost both their openers, and yesterday, as we saw, once the openers fell, the runs sort of dried up. So we'll have to see what the Galaxy can do today, having lost both openers early on in the innings. So the bowling change has worked for Morrisville. The Raptors get their second wicket, and the batsman coming in is Dimtri Adams. So we have a pair of left-handers on strike. That's another good ball by Aditya. So a few dot balls, building the pressure. Aditya has been spot on with his bowling. That's a good shot by Rohit, down by mid wicket for a single. That's the end of the over. So 2 wickets down for the Galaxy after 4 overs. Score should be 27. And it looks like Dane Pete is going to bowl his 3rd consecutive over, as his first over was very tight, resulted only in 3 runs. The second over went for around 10 runs. So let's see what he can do now. And he's already taken 1 wicket as well. That's the first ball by Dane to Rohit, just defended off. And that's a big hit. That's a huge 6 by Rohit, right over long on. Can't bowl there to Rohit. Oh, Rohit made some room there to try to play it on the offside. However, that was a great delivery. There was no room to cut that particular delivery. And that's another big shot by Rohit, coming straight at the camera. So that's 2 sixes. That's releasing some pressure for the Galaxy in this over. That particular shot was a lot straighter than the previous one, which was a more of a traditional long on. This was more straight on. If there was a side screen, would have hit that. There's an appeal for LBW, but looks like it was a bit too high. It's another shot by Rohit, and it looks like he's gotten 4 runs for that. Taking a liking to Dane's bowling. That's at the end of the 3rd over. Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties, which we have since sorted out. We did see over the couple of overs that we did miss out a wicket of Rohit Dutchin, who scored around 50 runs in 20 odd balls. And the bowler coming in right now is Abhiram Bolasetti. First ball, it looks like a wide. Indeed, it's a wide. That's a little bit better. The new batsman who came in for the Galaxy is Manav Patel. He's a right-hander. That was an edged ball down towards third man. No ball signaled, and it looks like one leg by as well. Free hit coming up for Dimtri. And I guess that wasn't a leg by, and it was runs off the bat. And there you go. It was a free hit, so no damage done. Dimtri did miss out, and the wickets were skittled, but hence a no ball free hit. There's a shot on the offside towards mid-wicket. Misfield by fielder Archibald, and they get 2 runs for that. Down the leg side, and get a single with the leg by. That's hit straight on by Manav for 4. Very flat and strong. Hard hit. That's the end of the over. Score for the Galaxy after 9 overs, loss of 3 wickets, and its score is around 72. Correction, the score is 79 in 9 for the loss of 3 wickets. That's a quick single. A good call by Manav. The ball had gone straight to the fielder. The bowler is Murli Krish. He's bowling to Manav Patel. There's a adjustment in the field, sending out a cow corner. That's very cleverly played by Manav. They were looking for two, but the fielder got to the ball. It's another shot over there to the offside. It's no run with the last delivery of the over. After 10 overs, the score is 85. We have a new bowler, Obas, bowling to Dimtri Adams. Played on the leg side for a single. Manav Patel on strike. Field adjustment for the right-hander. Score right now after 10.1 overs is 86 for 3. There was an opportunity there for the batsman or for the fielder, but they take 2 runs. There was an opportunity there again. Just falls in no man land between fielders. So a little bit of luck for the Galaxy there. And there it's a cut shot straight to the fielder. That was a reverse sweep by Dimtri, and they got 2 runs out of that. There's a field adjustment made, pushing deep square leg back, and as you can see with the delivery was a little bit straighter, and that was to prevent the shot. Score is 91 runs and 11 overs for the loss of 3 wickets. And there's a bowling change from the forest end. It looks like there's going to be a leg spinner coming in. Batsman on strike is Manav Patel. Non-striker is Dimtri Adams.
Still getting problems with the scoring?
There's the first ball, straight onto the wickets. However, there was considerable bounce. That was a big heave by Manav. Went right over the wickets. That's up in the air The bowler is going for it and takes an easy catch. And that sees an end to Manav's innings. So in the 12th over, the Galaxy lose their 4th wicket. New batsman in, looks like Shabaka Matlin. It's a special day for Shabby, as it's his birthday. Right off the bat, Shabby hits the ball down to cow corner area for a single. I have Dimtri on strike. There's a slight adjustment. Bowler has been picked up from deep point into the cover region. And that's a big shot by Dimtri for a huge 6 on the leg side, right between mid on, long on, and mid wicket. We have Obas continuing. He'll be bowling to Shabaka Matlin. It's a wide delivery and a good shot towards covers for a long single. Dimtri comes on strike. It's a faster delivery by Obas. Just defended off towards point. And there's an opportunity for a catch, but falls short of fielder Archibald. So a single to Dimtri's tally. That was a quicker delivery. That was cut. That came in to Shabby. Cramped him for room, but it was still able to get it away for a single. There's one played down to the leg side towards mid wicket for a easy single to Dimtri. Galaxy rotating the strike fairly easily at this point and juncture of the game. However, it looks like outside of Dimtri's big six, boundaries have basically dried up. That's well fielded there towards the gully region, and that's the over. Score is 103 in 12 overs for the loss of 4 wickets. Actually 5 wickets, sorry. That's a big shot, looking like it's going to be out. And oh, on the third try, they get him. It looks like Shabaka is out, caught out in the cow cornerish area. So I do apologize. That was the 5th wicket. Previously, I had stated that there were 5 wickets down, but now it is 5 wickets down. Batsman coming in is Hardik Desai, who will be at the non-striker's end. So the previous delivery was played by Dimtri to long off for a single, and Hardik facing his first delivery. That's really well bowled and defended by Hardik. Again, another good delivery by Karthika Jagdish, stringing up 2 dot balls. Again, same delivery, same results in a dot ball. So after 14 overs, the score is 105. It's a great ball by Obas. Troubled Dimtri and was lucky to defend it. This is some great bowling on the part of Morrisville. They've strung up a number of dot balls, and even seems like the singles have dried up. He's definitely bamboozling Dimtri. There you go. That's another dot ball. It's building some serious pressure here on the Galaxy, who seem to have been stuck in mud. And there you go. As a result of 4 straight dot balls, Dimtri tries a reverse sweep straight to the fielder. And there goes the 6th wicket for the Galaxy. Score is 104 in 15 overs for the loss of 6 wickets. New batsman in is Sumit Sarawat. There's a loud appeal. Seems like every close infielder, including the bowler, thought that the player was out. Umpire is signaling that it was going down the leg side. "15 overs up, 6 wickets down, and the score is 105. We had Rohit Dutchin, who scored 53 of 29 with 6 massive sixes and 2 fours. Strike rate of 183. Thereafter, the next highest score is Dimtri Adams, who was the last wicket to fall at 24 for 31. A couple of 10-run scores in Mitul Patel and Manav Patel. Shabaka Matlin was at 3, dismissed at 3, and Nasir Ahmed at 1. And that's Hardik Desai taking Karthika Jagdish for a maximum 6. It's the first boundary in probably 3 or 4 overs for the Galaxy. It's another shot by Hardik to the leg side, this time on the ground. They get a long single for that. It was just wide of the fielder in the air. We have Sumit on strike. And a big heave by Sumit. Sees his wicket skittled. Down for the 7th wicket for the Galaxy. It's looking like Morrisville has figured out how to bowl at the Silver Star wicket, and have really taken in and reined in the Orlando Galaxy innings. The batsman coming in is Sarnam Patel, number 30. He's a left-hander, one of 2 under 21 players on the Galaxy squad, the other being Matthew Comrie, who most likely will be the next batsman at the fall of the next wicket. It's the first ball to Sarnam, easily maneuvered towards point for an easy single. It's Manav Patel on strike. And that's a shot. There's protection there for a very long single. Deep square leg was there to cut it off. That's a dead ball. Karthika went through his full motion, just didn't release the ball. And that's a top edge, straight into the hands of the fielder in the 30-yard circle. So there we have Suriname getting out for 1 run, facing his second delivery. And as predicted, Matthew Comrie, the other U21 player, coming in. So after 16 overs, the Galaxy are 114 for 8. That was a full toss to Comrie, who navigates it down towards covers, short covers for a single. And beats the keeper and the batsman. Should be a wide signaled, so 2 runs to the total. That was a definitely quicker one by Obas. Beat the batsman for pace and bounce, and keeper for bounce. That's a uppish shot by Comrie, and just stopped right before he reaches the boundary. They're going to get 2 runs for their efforts. It's played well by Comrie towards the covers. Stopped within the 30-yard circle, but they did get a single. That's a good call by Matthew to send Hardik back. After 16.5 overs, score is 120 for 8. And that's a very quick single. Good call by Matthew. And they end the over at 121 for 8 in 17 overs. So Obas finishes his 4-over spell for 4 overs, 1 maiden, 17 runs, and a wicket. It's another dead ball. Karthika Jagdish, 3 overs, 19 runs, and 4 wickets. And as I say that, he gets his 5th wicket. So he's got a fifer for Morrisville. And that was the wicket of Hardik Desai. Next batter coming in is Bhaskar Ganashakti, who's an under 19 player for the Galaxy. A local product from the Florida Panthers Youth Cricket Academy. Bhaskar is headed off to the University of Florida in a couple of weeks. So he's cherishing some high-level cricket before he goes off and experiences college life. Galaxy are definitely short a good 20 to 30 runs right now. A target of 160 to 170 would have been par. But right now at 121 for 9 in 17.1 overs. Karthika set a attacking field with 2 slips. And looked like a googly. So playing mind games with the youngster. This is some very smart cricket by Morrisville Raptors. The very attacking field, and Bhaskar is able to navigate that for a single down towards square leg. Matthew Comrie on strike. Field is adjusted for the more senior batsman who plays it down towards slip for no runs. And that was played straight on. Potentially a chance for the bowler to go for it. But I think this pace and power within the shot kind of caused some hesitation from the bowler. But what a spell for Karthika to finish up with a fifer in his 4 overs for 21 runs with an economy rate of 5.25. We have Matthew Comrie on strike, and it looks like the captain is bringing himself on, Dane Pete. And squeezed out. It was a full delivery, and went down towards fine leg within the 30-yard circle, and they get a single. Have a new batsman in, so they're bringing in the field with only 4 fielders out, but everybody else close in, including a slip. And that was really well done, as the ball went right where they moved the fielder up to. It's a flighted delivery, and Bhaskar plays it straight into slips, and that's all out for the Galaxy, who were restricted to 123 in 18.2 overs. Morrisville needs 124 to win. Correction, 125 to win. Galaxy scored 124. Good afternoon. We're back here at Silver Star Recreation Center as the second innings set to resume or start actually. The Morrisville Raptors have a target of 125 runs to get in their 20 overs, and the Galaxy need to either restrict them or get them all out before they get to 125. Based on historical scores and par scores here at Silver Star, the Galaxy are around 40 to 45 runs short. We have Sumit who will be starting the bowling for the Galaxy from the forest end. Batsman is on strike Lahiru Malinta. First ball defended well off the middle of the bat. Same thing, second ball defended back to the bowler. On the non-strikers end, we have Vinod Kumar Kandaswamy. Lahiru is in great form. Scored some runs yesterday here against the Galaxy. And there's a chance, and it's taken. So, first over, third ball, the Orlando Galaxy strike, and see batsman Lahiru Malinta walking back to the shed. That's a huge wicket in the context of the match, even though it's just the first wicket. Batsman coming in is number 8, Mohammed Abdullah Shah. It looks like the batsman did cross, so Mohammed will be on the non-strikers end, and Vinod Kumar Kandaswamy on the strikers end. It seems that there are two number 8, so we're looking for clarification as to which number 8 is going in to strike, or as the non-striker, sorry. It is Mohammed Abdullah Shah. Three balls to go. 1 wicket down, no score. There's another shot played down towards point, easily fielded by Dimtri. And that's a wide ball. Sumit will have to re-ball that, and gives Morrisville their first runs of their innings. Here comes the fifth ball. Again, wide, this time on the leg side. Seems like Sumit is putting some extra effort in with the grunts, and they're not paying dividends. It's another delivery down the leg side, played towards square leg for an easy single. And a sharp throw back into the keeper. There's one more delivery left. Score is at 3-1. And there's a big swing and a miss by the batsman. That's the first over in the books. 19 overs to go. Morrisville has lost 1 wicket and 3 runs on the board. The new bowler from the recreation center end, it looks like Hardik Desai, number 99. Batsman on strike is Kandaswamy, and Shah on the non-striker's end. And that's the first ball. Well left by the batsman. It was probably around the 6th stump area. It's a sharp shot by Kandaswamy for a single, fielded by Nasir Khan. There's some field adjustments made by the Galaxy, putting Sumit in slips and Rohit more towards short mid wicket, it seems like. Or no, cover, sorry. And that's a big, big, big shot for a 6. Straight in his slot and given the treatment. Just what Morrisville needed to release some of the pressure. It was a full in the slot delivery that was treated accordingly. And there's a quick bouncer for a good comeback by Hardik Desai. Even troubled the keeper in gathering the ball. That's how good the delivery was. And there's another one right by the batsman's shoulder, armpit area, more on the offside, cramping the batsman for room. There you go. That's a third one. And it's given a no ball. The leg side umpire signaled it as a no ball, and it's a free hit. Takes the total of the Raptors to 10 for 1. And that's a catch. Unfortunately, it was on a free hit, so no damage done, just a dot ball. So after 2 overs, the Morrisville Raptors are 11 for 1. We have Mohammed Abdullah Shah on 6 of 6 balls with 1 massive 6, and Vinod Kumar Kandaswamy on 2 of 4 deliveries.
Bhaskar. Oh, that's 40 sandwiches.
That was a great delivery by Sumit. Good comeback. There's a lot of energy shown by the Galaxy in the field, something that they were lacking yesterday. It's another great ball. Batsman moves a little bit towards the leg side. The ball is around 4th or 5th stump region, and he misses out with the big swing. Made too much room there. Oh,
No.
what a bouncer! But he's going to get a 4 for that.
No. Oh, it is.
Yep, that was 4 runs. A thick top edge goes straight over the keeper's head onto the boundary. Sumit coming in, hits it on the offside, gets a long single towards covers. It's Mohammed Abdullah Shah on strike. There's a slight field adjustment, bringing in the third man more in a gullyish position, actually moving him further, more in front of the batsman's eye towards short cover. On the circle. And that's a wide ball. Seems like the keeper has hurt his hands, shaking him.
No, there's no.
Sumit coming in, and that's a big shot by Abdullah that goes right over the boundary of 3 bounces.
Did you?
After 3 overs, the Raptors are 25 for 1, with Mohammed Abdullah Shah on 10 of 7 deliveries and Vinod Kumar Kandaswamy on 11 of 9. Sumit Sarawat 2 overs, 17 runs and a wicket. Hardik Desai 1 over, 8 runs, and looks like he's going to continue for his second over. It's nicely guided down out by the gully area for an easy single. And there's an opportunity to catch it, and taken. So it looks like Manav Patel taking the catch of Hardik Desai's bowling. And that's the second wicket to fall for Morrisville Raptors. Batsman out seems to be Mohammed Abdullah Shah. Batsman coming in is number 24, Obas. And that's a wide ball as signaled by the umpire. Oh, that's another wide given by the umpire. The bowler doesn't seem too happy with that call, but the line does belong to the umpire, so it was and looked a little bit wide. It was a good length delivery. A swing and a miss from the batsman. Bounce stayed a little bit lower than the batsman must have expected. Slight field adjustment. Getting mid on to kind of get a little bit more finer. And that's an LW decision given. Some ejection shown from the batsman, indicating that it hit him on the thigh. However, the umpire's decision is final, and that's the third wicket down for the Morrisville Raptors for a score of 28. It seems as though this pair that's going to be in the middle will have to do some rebuilding for the Raptors. We have player number 27, Shiva Kumar, coming in, newly capped USA national. With 2 balls to go in the over, Shiva will be facing Hardik. 28 for 3. It's game on. 97 required of 16.2. Almost a run a ball. There's a lot of chirping going on there in the field from the close-in fielders. A lot more energy shown by the Galaxy today compared to yesterday. That's a shot on the leg side off the pads for an easy single towards square leg. Oh, that's a huge shot. No fielder there. And that's a 6 as is signaled by the umpire. That was easily picked up by Obas. He's a tall fella. So what would it be a bothering delivery for somebody shorter than him was right in his arc, and he gave it the treatment. So after 4 overs, Morrisville is at 35 for 3. Obas Pinar on 6 off 1 delivery. Shiva 1 off 1. So far, Hardik Desai 2 overs, 18 runs for 2 wickets. Sumit Sarawat 2 overs, 17 for 1. And it looks like Sumit will be continuing. Shiva is on strike as Sumit comes in for his first ball of the new over. And that is hit and is going to fall short of the fielder. Luckily he didn't time it better, otherwise that would have been right down the throat of the fielder and would have been the 4th wicket. So a little luck there for the Raptors. That's well bowled by Sumit. Well defended by Pinar. And that's going to be a wide. Sumit tried to bowl a slow ball, went a little bit wayward, and an easy call for the umpire. And now he calls the wicket keeper to come forward. Maybe he's sensing that the batsman is charging him, so the keeper comes up to the stumps to kind of keep the batsman at the crease and allow Sumit some time to swing the ball. Slight adjustment of the fielder, getting him a little bit more square at mid-wicket. And that's easily defended down on the leg side towards square leg. Oh, that's a huge shot. A full toss and treated as such for a 6. Can't be bowling those types of deliveries to somebody who is a first-class level cricketer. Played very high level of cricket in South Africa. And goes to show you, any loose delivery like that is going to get treated. There you go. That's a little bit better. However, easily worked on the leg side for an easy single. The fielder is out behind square leg, backward square leg on the circle, and with the heavy grass, stopping well before the fielder and giving an easy single for the Raptors. There's a thick edge that's running down fine, and they're going for 2. A better throw would have helped, but nonetheless, both batsmen reach safely to their crease, and that sees the end of the over. So very good one for the Raptors, as they're at 46 of 5 for the loss of 3 wickets. Obas, Pinar on 13 of 6 with 2 maximums, and Shiva Kumar on 4 of 3 balls. Both batsmen well over 100 strike rate. Shiva at 133, Obas at a blazing 260. After 3 overs, Sumit is given up 28 runs for 1 wicket, and it looks like there's a change in bowling. Hardik has been taken off, and new bowler is number 20, Manav Patel. Manav is a left arm medium pace. It's the first ball. There's a bowler end chance. Ooh, very close. It's a good start for Manav, and a good call from Obas not to take that single. There, Obas goes to the offside, and looks like it's going to be an easy 2. The grass helping to stop that ball a little bit, and any other ground, the way he timed it, that would be a 4. And there's another great shot on the offside. This time he does get a 4. Really well timed. Played well over the short covers that they have. It's another one, played more on the onside, and same result, another 4 runs. So an easy 10 runs off this over already, and no risks taken. Obas has raced his way to 23, the strike rate of almost 256. Oh, that was a cheeky little niggle down where first slips would have been for an easy single, with the slight wayward throw back to the bowler. Well played. There is protection out there. Perhaps a single, and a really good throw back to the keeper, which hits the edge of the wicket and takes a weird bounce at. So after 6 overs, the end of the power play, Morrisville Raptors are at 58 for 3. Shiva Kumar on 5 of 4 deliveries, And Obas on 24 of 10. That was Manav's first over that went for 12 runs. And there is a bowling change from the forest end. And new bowler is Matthew Comrie. Here comes Matthew for his first delivery. A little bit to the leg. There's a fielder there. And it's taken. What a great catch. That catch was taken by Manav Patel. And that sees the 4th wicket down for Morrisville. This is a good fight back from the Orlando Galaxy after getting bowled out for 124 to take 4 quick wickets within the just right after the power play at 6.1 overs. And that was the wicket of Shiva Kumar, who departs on 5 of 5 balls. Batsman coming in is number 1, Colin Archibald, the Raptors wildcard player. A very useful all-rounder. Bowls some fiery pace and can definitely swing the willow. Matthew Comrie has been a very good addition or returning player for the Galaxy. Has improved his game tremendously from last year, especially on the fielding side, where he struggled a bit with some of the catches, but he has remedied that, and his bowling has improved vastly as well, and has taken wickets consistently, or at least tie down the batsman, and bowled well in partnerships with other bowlers. We may see a slew of wrong-uns or googlies from Matthew with the left-hander in. And that was cut towards the gully region for a single. And it's a reverse swept by Obas, easily for 4. Obas showing his class, hitting shots at will. The target is down to 62 runs. And that's well bowled by Matthew and well defended. 81 balls to go, so not a big ask from a run rate perspective. However, there are 4 wickets down. That was well bowled by Matthew Comrie. Obas going for another reverse sweep. Played down the leg side. There's an opportunity there, and not fully gathered by the fielder. Bhaskar sees both batsmen reach safely the end of the over. After 7 overs, the Raptors are at 64 for 4, 61 to go in 13 overs. 4.69 is the asking rate. It looks like there's a bowling change. New bowler is Bhaskar Ganashakti, bowling from the recreation center end. Here comes Bhaskar. Yesterday was a little bit too full in his spell, and saw the Morrisville Raptor batsman take to him. So hopefully today he can adjust his length and trouble the batsman. That's played to the offside, a little bit wide. Laid up really well for Obas to kind of slap it down towards covers. So this is what you want, is a off-break bowler bowling to a left-hander. See what Bhaskar can do here. And it's played down to the long off area for an easy single. With a very sharp throw from Manav Patel. There's a shout of catch it, and it's taken by Sarnam Patel for Bhaskar's first wicket of the day. And that's a huge wicket of Obas Pinar, and Morrisville Raptors have lost their 5th wicket. Lots of high fives there from all the players, as Bhaskar is a loved youngster on the team. New batsman coming in is number 30, Ibrahim Bolasetti. Raptors are 66 for 5 in 7.3 overs. 59 needed of 75 balls with 5 wickets in hand, and a required rate of 4.72. You have the left-hander. It's actually Kieron, not Colin. Kieron Archibald, sorry. On strike. Floated up. And well stopped by Bhaskar. That was really well struck by Archibald, but also well stopped by Bhaskar. That's slapped, and they take an easy single as Nasir Khan retrieves the ball. So you have Abhiram Bolasetti facing his first ball. That's floated up there by Bhaskar for a single. And that was a good over for Bhaskar after yesterday's performance. Just gave up 4 runs in his first over. After 8 overs, Morrisville Raptors are at 68 for 5. They need 57 runs of 12 overs with 5 wickets in hand. Run rate is still well below 5, so no pressure right now, at least from a batting perspective. However, as wickets fall, that will change, and Matthew Comrie will continue his spell from the forced end. And smack straight down over the umpire for a single. So Kieran Archibald on strike. Oh, a big swing and a miss. And falls just short of the fielder, and an easy single here in the gully region. Again, well bowled by Matthew, creating somewhat of a quarter chance, I would say. Fielder was quite a ways from the ball. Is slapped and no run. Straight to point. It's a flighted delivery. Played straight there to short cover area. Stopped by Rohit Dutchin. It's great disciplined bowling by Matthew so far. And it's a great over bowled by Matthew. So after 9 overs, the score is 70. 5 wickets. 5 wickets in hand as well. 55 required of 11. Run rate finally reaches the 5 mark, but still well under control. This is Morrisville's game to lose, given the runs required and the number of overs left. However, the Galaxy can change that by bowling dot balls, creating pressure, and taking wickets. And that's something that's not needed from the Galaxy, but was a great shot for 4 towards the off region. And he bowled him. What a ball by Bhaskar. This is exactly what they need, as opposed to the previous delivery. So there goes the 6th wicket for Morrisville, who are making it harder on themselves to run down this low total posted by the Galaxy. So 4 wickets in hand, 51 runs required, and 64 balls to do it in. New batsman in is Murali Krish, the second number 8. He will be on strike. That's well bowled. Batsman just lets it through. Looked like an arm ball. It's a little bit wider, getting the batsman to drive. It was a swing and a miss. There you go. Bowling really well off the off stump, keeping the batsman to play on the offside and try to drive. There is a slip in place. And slapped a little bit towards covers, deep point region. And that was a great over by Bhaskar. The equation now is down to 50 runs required of 10 overs with 4 wickets in hand. Run rate stays at 5. Murali Krishna is 1 of 4 balls. Abhiram Bolashati 2 of 5. Matthew Comrie to continue. Of his 2 overs, he's given up 8 runs, taken a wicket. And Bhaskar 2 overs, 9 runs and 2 wickets. There's a chance, and not given out. They say that the batsman made it safely. It was good cricket all around. Well bowled, a well judged single, and a good throw from the fielder. Looks like the umpire is signaling for the third umpire review on TV, but unfortunately we don't have that. Lots of energy shown by the Galaxy today. Everyone is up there clapping, encouraging their bowler on. It's on the leg side, and it looks like it hit the pads, stopped by keeper Mitul Patel. There's a slight adjustment, putting it fielder around deep backward square leg, and it's played on the onside for a long single by Abhiram Bolasetti. It's definitely a good fight back by the Galaxy, defending a low total. And easily taken single towards square leg, having the fielder from mid wicket trying to go get the ball short mid wicket. This is smart cricket by Morrisville as well, just to play no risk shots and take the easy singles on offer. That was a great ball by Matthew. Batsman didn't know what happened there. Short ball. I think there's a chance for an opportunity for a catch, and it's taken by Nasir Khan. No, he drops it. He dropped it. That was a great effort by Nasir. Ran in a good 20 yards. Slid. However, unfortunately, during his slide, must have lost the ball, and was a drop. Could have been the 7th wicket, to the dismay of Matthew Comrie. But that was a great over that was bowled by Matthew. We have Bhaskar Ganashakti continuing after a great over that was bowled by Matthew Comrie. Score is 79 after 11 overs. No run there, just a dot ball. And it's slap for a single. It's an easy single at that point, but still good bowling by the Galaxy, and good batting by the Raptors as well, as you know, they're taking no risk shots and rotating strike. There's another one, easy single. Again, played towards covers for an easy single. Just gently rotating the strike. Nothing more than that required at this moment. Oh, beats the fielder there for a single. Score has moved to 83. Two runs right there. Should have only been one. But well bowled and well played. After 12 overs, score has moved on to 85 for 6. 40 required of 48 balls, 4 wickets in hand, and run rate still at 5. So game is kind of just progressing and meandering on. The Raptor batters, are keep rotating the strike, not taking any risky shots, which is very smart batting on their part, but also very good tight bowling from the Galaxy, the two youngsters, the two spinners, keeping it tight and not allowing the batsmen to free their arms. Here comes Matthew Comrie. That's well bowled. And that's played in the air. Straight. Beats the fielder there for a 4. So some pressure relief for the Raptors as they get a boundary this over. So just need to rotate now, get a few more singles in, and they're ahead of the run rate. There's nobody there, and the ball looks like it's stopped before it went for 4. So the required rate is already accounted for 5 runs. Anything on top now will be just bonus runs for the over. And that's played off too long off for a single. 6 runs coming so far off this over. And that's given LBW. It was a big swing and a miss from the batsman. And that sees the 7th Raptors wicket fall. This is definitely a good fight back from the Galaxy. And it was an unwarranted shot from the Raptors batsman. They'd already gotten 6 runs off the over, well ahead of their asking rate. So a little bit of a miscalculation on the batsman's part. We're down to 33 runs required of 7.1 overs with 3 wickets in hand. New batsman coming in is number 17, Dane Pete, the captain himself. Here's the last delivery of Comrie's spell. And well worked on the leg side. Gets right off with a single, and that's over bowled by Matthew. Off his 4 overs, gave up 20 runs, took 2 wickets. And could have had another one, but that was dropped. Score is 93 after 13 overs, loss of 7 wickets, 32 required. Of 42 balls. And there seems to be a change in bowlers. Bhaskar has been taken off, and Rohit Dutchan has been brought on from the recreation end. You have Dane Pete on strike. His first ball played straight to the fielder at point. No run. Nice, good cricket all around. It's a dot ball. That's well played on the leg side by the batsman for a single. That's all that's required. Don't need to take any risks. Just work the singles. Plenty of singles available. Just got to keep your cool and score 5 runs and over, and you're home. And beats the batsman. Dot balls are friends of the Galaxy. Singles are the friends of the Raptors. There. It's no run. Again, another dot ball. Two more balls to go. He's gone quite quickly through his over. Oh, what a blinder taken by Matthew Comrie. That's the 8th wicket down for the Raptors. And Matthew celebrating in his usual exuberant way. He's very happy to have taken a screamer of a catch. Morrisville Raptors are in some serious trouble right here now. Down 8 wickets. And it seems as the dot balls are building the pressure, causing the batsman to play risky shots. As the equation sits right now, it's 31 runs needed off 37 balls with 2 wickets in hand. So just a shade over 5 runs at 5.03 required. Cricket is a simple game. However, sometimes those players in the middle make it a lot more complicated than it needs to be. New batsman in is Aditya Padala, number 7. And that's a wide ball on the leg side. It looks like Rohit trying a little bit of extra effort on that ball, causing the wide. Played on the offside towards point for a single. That's a really good over from Rohit Dutchan. He's given up 2 runs, taking a wicket. He's definitely done his part for the Galaxy today, having a 50 runs off 20 odd balls with the bat, and now bowling a very crucial over, just giving up 3 runs and taking a wicket off his first over. And replacing Matthew Comrie from the 4 stand looks like Hardik Desai. He will be bowling to number 7 Aditya Padala. As the equation sits right now, it's 29 runs off 6 overs or 36 balls with 2 wickets in hand. Required run rate is at 4.83. Lots of field adjustments being made before Hardik comes in for his second spell, first bowl. There's some boundary protection long on, mid wicket, covers, and third man. Rest of the fielders, and there's a long off as well. So pretty much standard field set by Hardik. Easy run taken there, played towards point. That's well fielded. It's a dot ball. That's again played on the leg side, but well fielded. It's Bhaskar there, stopping the ball, getting down. Oh, a good little bouncer there, shoulder height, just below. Batsman practicing a ramp shot in hindsight. That's slapped, and 4 runs. Takes off a lot of pressure off the batsman. It's a great hit from Abhiram Bolasetti. Correction, that was Dane Pete, sorry. That's well bowled. We're down to 5 overs with 25 runs needed 2 wickets in hand. Score is up to 101 for 8. 4.8 required. Still, with Dane Pete there, still a game in the hands of the Morrisville Raptors. And it looks like Rohit Dutchin will be continuing from the recreation center end. Another 20 or 30 more runs by the Galaxy would have really made this a tall order for Morrisville. However, that's not the case, so they do have to just defend the 124 they did put on the board. And that's easily navigated towards point for an easy single. And no run there. Nice, good dot ball for the Galaxy. But still many balls remaining for the Raptors to run this total down. There's an appeal for LBW, and it will be one leg by. Looks like the ball was going down the leg side. The left-right combination is definitely requiring the bowler to adjust his line and length. Played towards square leg for a single. Ooh, it's a great ball from Rohit Dutchin. Just under the blade of the batsman. It's another good ball. Another dot. And he's through his over. Another quick over from Rohit. "24 balls, 21 runs, 2 wickets in hand. Total is 104 for 8. 16 overs are done. Required run rate at 5.25. There's a huddle going on there between Galaxy players as what to do next. It looks like there's a bowling change with Sumit Sarawat, the opening bowler, coming in for his second spell. You have Dane Pete on 6 of 12 balls, and 1 boundary. Aditya Padala, 4 runs of 4 balls, no boundaries or maximums. And they take a easy single off there. Fielder had to cover about 10 yards to get to the ball. By the time he got to it, the batsman was safely in. Oh, just a edge that went right by the leg stump, and they get a single out of that. It's really well bowled by Sumit there. You can feel the intensity on the field. Galaxy trying all kinds of tricks to try to purchase this 9th wicket. Oh, well bowled by Sumit. Batsman Padala just sticks his bat out there. Lucky they didn't find the edge. More field adjustments made by the Galaxy. Looks like Mitul Patel, the wicketkeeper, is directing the fielders around. And another big swing by the batsman. Found nothing but air. These dot balls are golden for the Galaxy. Build some pressure. Tense up the batsman a little bit. And that's another dot ball bowled. There's another adjustment. Fielder taken from the offside, brought onto the onside. And that's played towards long off, just for a single. And that was the end of the over. A very well bowled over by Sumit Sarawat. Sees the score go up to 107 in 17 overs, 18 required of 18 balls, 2 wickets in hand. Aditya Padala at 6 of 9 balls. Dane Pete 7 of 13. Sumit Sarawat has completed his 4-over spell for 31, took 1 wicket. Rohit Dutchin has bowled 2 overs for 5 runs with 1 wicket. So it's 6 runs and over. Run or bowl required. Batsman on strike is Aditya Padala. Non-striker Dean Pete. Some sort of delay from the umpires. That was a tight single taken by the Raptors, and there was an opportunity there for a run out if there was a direct hit. But again, it was well run by Morrisville, and that's exactly what's required for the Raptors. Take the singles when available, and put away the loosener. And they're looking to run 2 there. They took the first run real fast, but only got 1 off there. a little bit too straight. And Dane makes his ground very easily. There's a good effort from Comrie, Matthew, to try to get the ball back to the keeper. However, all these singles are easing the pressure. And there's another single. As you can see, Aditya is running the first one really hard in the hopes of turning it into a double. But run the ball, that's all the Raptors need. That's really well bowled by Rohit. Also well played. Had to dig it out. Padala was up to the task. And keeper asking for a one hand, one bounce catch. A little bit of gully cricket getting introduced here in the minor league match. Two overs to go, 14 runs required of the 12 balls. 2 wickets in hand. Aditya Padala on 8 of 13. Dane Pete, 9 of 15. Rohit Dutchan has bowled 3 overs for 9 runs, taken a wicket. And Sumit Sarawat has completed his spell, so it looks like Hardik Desai will be coming in place of Sumit from the 4-stand side. Third man has been brought in. And that was a very quick single. Played backward point. For the right-hander, or for the left-hander, sorry, the third man has gone deeper. They've brought in a point. There's a boundary rider in the covers region, one on the mid-off, or long-off, sorry, long-on, and mid-wicket. Ball played in the air for a long single. Right hand Dane Pete on strike. It's really well bowled by Hardik. It was a Yorker length delivery that Dane had to dig out. It's a great chess match between batsman and bowler. That's really well played on the leg side. They'll be going for 2 runs. And that's given out. So 1 run and a wicket. Dane does not look pleased with that call. He felt like he had made his ground. However, the umpire was standing a lot closer than normal and raised his finger of death. So that's the 9th wicket, coming in the form of a run out. It's 18.3 overs. Score is 113 for 9. Actually hasn't refreshed. Should be 114 for 9. New batsman coming in is Karthika Jagdish. Yep, now the score is updated to 114 for 9 in 18.4. 11 runs needed of 8 deliveries. This has been a very good fight from the Galaxy, defending a very low total for this ground at 124. The energy level has been totally different from yesterday's innings. And it looks like they're going to get 2 off that. No, that was great fielding right there from Shabaka Matlin, Mr. Birthday Man, restricting them to just a single. Score goes on to 115 of 18.5. 10 runs required of 7 balls. There's a little discussion in the middle between the batsmen. Batsman on strike is Aditya Padala, with the non-striker being Karthika Jagdish. And there's an opportunity for a catch, and it drops down. They're going to take 2 runs off the last delivery. So we're at 117. In 19 overs, 8 runs off 1 over, 6 balls. And it looks like Rohit Dutchin Rohit Dutchin may be the bowler, getting to bowl the last over. In his 3 overs, he's given up 9 runs for 1 wicket. You have Aditya Padala on 11 of 15, and Karthika Jagdish 1 of 1. Batsman on strike is Jagdish. Here we go. 6 deliveries, 8 runs, 1 wicket. That's it. First ball is a dot ball. 8 runs needed of 5 deliveries. And the Galaxy just need 1 wicket. And that is skied behind the keeper. They're going to get 2 runs off of that. That's very unlucky for the bowler. That was a really well bowled delivery. However, it did turn out to be 2 runs to the Raptors. 4 balls left, 6 runs needed, 5 for a super over. You can sense the nerves out on the field. Lots of encouragement from the fielders for the bowler. Runs. Dutchin also contributed for the Galaxy with the bat, and this is sheer disappointment for Morrisville Raptors. This was a match they had in their arms, in their grasps, only to see it slip through. This also affects the playoff race as they're in a tie with the other 2 Atlanta teams who are playing each other today. So that's all there is here for match 1 from the Silver Star Recreation Center. Orlando Galaxy win over Morrisville Raptors. Have a good day. Thank you.